Good morning, folks. This is Blind Man's World Live. Also, it is. Let's see. Let's just try to put this on here too. Also, you're at the RPG Lounge as well, doing both. I know that it's weird with it's like dual identities almost, kind of creepy, but um, maybe someday I will unify these things. It's just too much of a pain in the butt to change my Twitch stuff. So, but that being said. We're back to. I actually have a project I want to do this morning. It's a Tuesday morning. It's my day off, so I've got a chunk of time to do some stuff in Techtonica. I did some more story progression. I will not spoil that. Kind of like the story. It's been fairly interesting, which for like a factory game. I mean, Factorio. I don't know. I think it had minimal story. Satisfactory had pretty minimal story. So this is like the first factory builder that's actually had a pretty robust little story going on in it. So let me really quickly put a message out, and I will get this on the YouTube channel as well once we're done. This morning I want to do some refining of fuel. I know, exciting, right? It should be though. I've got to build a whole setup, and I made all the assemblers that we need. Well, hopefully that we need last night, so we should be okay. We'll kind of see as we go. I will show you around a little bit. Between the last video that you're gonna see and this one is probably, I think it's 6 days of me almost nonstop obsessively building and playing and doing stuff and things. So we've definitely progressed quite a bit, in fact. So I went ahead and I upgraded the Sierra terminal another time. The requirements were gold and the seismite ingots. So I got that taken care of, and guess what? The next requirement was more gold and seismite ingots. So instead of the smaller amount, it is now what 2,000 gold ingots and 500 seismite ingots. Gonna take a little bit of time to do. Definitely doable. It's just yeah, it's gonna take a while. So we're passively or actively, I guess. We're not really doing. I mean, it's automated, so we're making them. They're happening right here, slowly but surely. They're happening. Got them there, and then we've got them on another floor too. Oh, okay. So we did. I don't know if I showed this last time. Might have not even have been a thing. Probably not. I know this part wasn't. We are making. Is it making more a little faster? That's interesting. Why is it going faster? I mean, it's fine that it is, but alright. I think we're still good. Oh yeah, we're good. Alright. As long as that's full, we should be fine. And this, yeah, this is actually increasing. Alright, good. I switched over to the mass production. 1 second. I switched over to the mass production of one of the materials we need. Upgrade that real quick. I just figured out that these are upgradable. I know it says that they're upgradable. It just never told me how it's upgradable. And yeah, I just clicked on it one time, and yeah, so it's upgradable with the little the upgrade tool. So yeah, cool. So now they're faster and better and awesome and all that good stuff. We have been doing some limited production of the level 3 conveyor belts. Here it is, this stuff. I think it's sugarthorn extract or something. I think these are actually upgradable too. Did I not do this? Yeah, I didn't. Alright. There, so now we won't have little bottlenecks or anything like that. Sometimes we can do it. Now I'm tempted, to do the whole thing, just all level 3 um, belts, and it's not the best idea because you don't need everything producing really fast. It's a balancing act that is constantly happening. But we did also get level 2 planters, so I did replace a good chunk of our planters, so we are growing stuff fast. And threshing things fast. Here's a perfect example of the conveyor belt speeds. So these should be going there and getting in there as fast so we can make cool stuff that's going over yonder. You see these slow moving things? Those are explosives. Those explosives go to the some miners that are blasts miners. They don't need to have constant fuel. They just use what they get, so you don't need to have something going in there fast. Just end up wasting a lot of your explosives. So we want to just keep this as full as possible so it's not depleting. Alright, so we need to go to another part of the area. What else? This whole section's new since we were this was a wall. Well, actually, this was a wall. Now it's not. Now it's another it's a refinery for these little. I think this is iron ore, but we're doing it the cool way by making special ore powder that is, smeltable and all that good stuff. And yeah, and it goes here, making buttloads of well, it makes a ton of what do you call it? Limestone, which is fine because we're taking the limestone and then making that into concrete. Well, the quicklime is going through here, which this is all new too. This is a future me project. We are just making at this point a buttload of concrete. Or is it cement? Cement. We'll eventually start making concrete. Don't need to do it right now. Because what I'll do is I'll make concrete and cement in mass production. It'll go through this little hole here, and this space is reserved for some of the buildables that I can sit and make. But that's future me's deal. I am not in a huge rush to do that. Once I've got the factory pretty much done and balanced, we'll start concentrating on some of that buildable stuff. Because it is good to have, but at the same time, it is purely decorative for the most part. There's really not a ton of functionality to, let's say, like iron beams and such. There's no supportive quality to them. They just look cool, which is fine. We are now in laboratory as well. I'm going to show that really quickly. We are not making headway yet, but I am slowly working towards that direction with sand pumps. So we have, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 of them working, and they're balanced out quite nicely. Everything's going quite well. And I've been expanding 2 at a time. I'll build 2. I wire them all up, get them so they're chucking out the seasonite sand and getting fuel in, and I wait about 20-25 minutes to see what the heck happens. And make sure that we've got this kind of pattern where we're doing, because when these first start, they just immediately just really flood sand out of them. And then after a while, it just comes to a nice equilibrium like this. We are now producing power as well via these crushers. I don't remember if we had crushers in the last episode. If we didn't, here's crushers. If we did, we'll come back to the crushers. These are a great little thing. So what I've got these doing is everything kind of comes to this main line and it goes past the crushers. And crushers are picking up a buttload of the sand, turning it into powder and sand that we are taking. Oh, that's weird. Oh, these are just level 3 over here, and these are level 2. Okay, that's fine. So it's doing sand and powder, seasonite powder, which is all in one clump going down to another level. I think it's going down to level... Is this level 1, I think I'm chucking this all to? Yes, this is all going to level 1. And it's getting separated out on level 1 as well and collected. We're collecting sand. We're definitely collecting the powder because the powder we use all over God's creation. But yes, these create power. Every time they are processing stuff, they are creating a little bit of a charge in a huge explosion of charge. And what I'm doing now is I'm collecting those charges into accumulators. These are now refilling every time. Every time you get a little bit of a depletion, those things fire off and do their thing, and then they refill the batteries. So these batteries have been staying on, and I've been putting them on every single floor. So we now have power, and it's a means of what I use it for. I don't do a ton of production on these floors. I do, however, use the different inserters and things. Mostly the stack inserters. Those are a big help. I have been converting a little bit of this over to the faster inserters too, just to get the sand moving. And we need, I've been told we need 24 pumps to get this off the ground and draining. Which, yay! We're going to work that very slowly, though, because I have tried to build quickly in these sand things, and every time it has burned me really bad. Let us... I think I have a few things I can drop off. So we're going to leave these here probably. These are the original crank generators that we first used to make power in this area. Don't need them anymore, really. So we'll just keep them, though. It's good nostalgia for when we were reliant on crank generators. Alright, up we go. So. Okay, I guess I didn't pick any of these up yet. That's fine. Let us go ahead. Wait. There we go. Oh, here it is. Now you can see it. See, we are draining power. And then it's actually coming back. So the desert floors, with all the sand and god-awfulness, they're all connected. So the power that I'm making here is being shared throughout the other floors that are below us. So, yeah, I guess this is where it's happening. So we are using it pretty quickly. But it gets recharged fairly quickly. So it's an interesting little system here. And eventually I'm going to be making crystals. Look at, I think you can process crystals into even more power. But that being said, I'm not real enthused about doing that yet. I need to check on a few things down here. More accumulators. So last night I did get to the complete bottom of this area. So we are, what is this? Oh, nothing. All right. I really like this biome. It's really cool looking. Really cool looking. They did a good job with this new environment. I think it's pretty dang cool. All right, we're back to our little spot here. So this goes way down. There's another level below us, and it goes even further down. So there's another spot. It goes down through here. This is where we were working, I think, like 2 episodes ago. So yeah, this is all cleared out now. And it ends up going down further. I can get all these eventually, these containers, but I'm just leaving them here for right now. They glow. It's pretty. I mean, might as well just keep it there. All right, up we go. We need to go to... Oh, which one was it called? What is it called? Victor. We need to go to Victor. Whee! Fly! Love the jetpack. I don't know how I ever lived without having a permanent little jetpack to just fly everywhere. Craziness. It's a really wonderful thing to have. Alright, this place is it's kind of a mess. It's functional. It's just messy. I know everything about it, but yeah, trying to explain it to somebody who just hasn't ever played this or hasn't been there when I was building it, yeah, it's pretty painful. All right, so we are making buttloads of the non-refined fuel, which is fine. It works pretty dang well. You throw enough fuel um, at the sand pumps, and yeah, it'll work. It'll be fine. We are now kind of want to keep the sand here. I don't mind that there's a bottleneck here. This is going actually into the freight elevator to go up to level 6 where we're using it for all sorts of things. So we're going to keep that there. Keep it going this way. The issue is going to come when I've only got about a third. Well, I've got about half of the 24 pumps running on that laboratory level. If we double that, we're going to have a little bit of an issue. I do have this very large buffer, though. But as you can see... Oh, these are normal ones. That could be a problem, which we can fix fairly quickly. Alright, we're going to replace a few of these. We'll replace those with Mark IIs. There we go. We can actually replace these as well with some Mark IIs. Alright, this will be fine. So once these get filled, they're really good. And they have a lot of storage space. So that should be fine. All right, so I cleared this area here, and we can probably use a little bit of this. When I talk about refining the fuel, so this is the main fuel that's going there. It's going through a process here. We're taking some of this less refined stuff, and we're chucking it into here. We actually used to have an assembler here that was making this stuff. So BioBrick diesel infusion pack. Go figure. So you take the cruddy unrefined fuel, you mix it with these carbon powder bricks, which we're actually getting from the desert area. We're also getting this powder from the desert area and various other places. So you have to combine it into these into an assembler. That thing goes into here, which makes us refined fuel, and then it also makes unrefined fuel, this garbagey crap. So you can take your garbage though, and you can send it over yonder, all the way over here. And this you can send into another crusher. And that will make basically what we started with, this impure stuff again. So I send that back to the original line. It comes back. It's a very nice refinement process. That being said, it is happening really slow. And the holdup is this, but it's also, we're just not making enough. And it's a very slow process right now. So we're gonna make more of this stuff. Because if I could get this going, we could be making a lot of refined fuel. Here it goes. This refined fuel goes zoop, and it goes into the main line where it is distributed throughout the various floors. If I could get that going a little bit faster, that would be great. So it won't hurt us to go ahead and make more of this stuff. And that's what I want to do today, is make more of the fuel pack, whatever it is, and then get it to a point where it is feeding into that fairly quickly. I do want to check on our gold, because we are now making a buttload. Well, not a buttload, a good amount. Making a good amount of gold. So we are at, 282. All right, good. We're getting close to our 500. That's awesome. We are also we're making relay circuits now, like um, like good factory builders. We do have them on another floor where they're being made really slow. This is the gold alternate recipe, which uses this junk scrap stuff, and it uses gold ingots, which is fine. So we're splitting those off. We're making some that are going in here, and then we're collecting half of them. Works pretty well. These crushers are really cool. So I'm taking this junk material, this scrap ore, and I'm collecting through the crusher. I'm getting, what do we get here? This is filtering out here. So we're getting atlantum ingot. Well, we're getting slabs actually. First we're getting slabs, like atlantum slabs. We're getting steel slabs, which I'm able to break down into steel ingots and atlantum ingots, which I'm going to be using these in the production of, where is it here? Level 3 belts take atlantum ingots, level 2 belts, and these little motors, which we could probably make these on this floor. This is a lower priority thing, because I just come over here, I load it, and I make a batch of them. and then I take them out. Boop, boop, there you go. Because I am selectively using those, like the fuel line here. Those are all level 3 belts. The rest, they're just standard level 2s. I pretty much defaulted the entire factory to level 2 belts, except where I need a good amount of speed. And the fuel is definitely a spot where I need that. We could even... I mean, we are actually filling these now, which is awesome. But yeah, I discovered, as I was looking in the tech tree, an alternate recipe for fuel. So we are making a lot of fuel, and this is why I want to take a lot of this surplus, less pure, kind of cruddier stuff, and I want to start refining it into better fuel, because then that should be able to allow us to support some sand pumps. If I double up on those, I just know that I'm going to run into this huge wall. So I'm going to prepare for it. So this was just built a good chunk of this, and that we built last couple days. I built this last night. A little bit of yesterday between clients and such. Yeah, that's how addicted I am. Between clients, I'm coming in and playing this. So I've been playing around with using the... Oh, we could upgrade these. We don't really need to, though. I've been playing with these stack belts, or vertical belts. I didn't figure out until recently that all you have to do is you go to your your conveyor belt thingy thing, hit V, and it'll give you the variants. So you can do this, click, and you can click again on V, and then you can click again on V. So you can actually basically draw out your belts. And then when you say, oh no, that's ugly, it sucks, you can back up with the E key, or not, it's the Q, the Q key. You can back up each step of what you've been creating. So it's really cool. Very good system. But what we did last night was we discovered, and I kind of knew about this stuff before, the seasonite coolant. I just didn't have a good way to support making it before. But I unlocked the mass production of this coolant stuff. So we are making absolute, just god awful amounts of this stuff. So what I've done is the first few of these assemblers are just using the standard stuff. But I also went ahead and started chucking some of that coolant into assemblers, along with some powder. Oh crap, we just glitched through the wall. Oops. So I take that coolant, and again, I combined it with powder. If you ever play this game and you get this far, seasonite powder, the sand stuff that we're constantly taking out of the ground, it is used in almost everything in this part of the game. So you need to be making it, producing it, and using it. Especially in this case where we combine this powder into the coolant, and that makes like super coolant. So when you combined it with, let's say, just standard bio bricks, it makes a supercharged version of your standard fuel recipe, which we get 112. Is that 112? Yeah, 112 of the fuel when this makes fuel instead of just 12. It is exponentially better than using it the old stuff. So if you're gonna be making fuel, don't. If well, the second you unlock the alternate recipe and actually can make it pretty reliably, just do it. It is you combine this with that mass production of the coolant because that's making every time I do a batch of coolant makes 400 coolant. It is obscene how much we are making, but we need it because the seasonite coolant takes a good chunk of just the standard stuff. The same way with the refinement process. It's going to take a lot of fuel that we're going to be chucking in, but in the end, once it's refined, it actually lasts longer than your standard stuff. So it'll slow down the demand. Well, at least the well, it won't slow down the demand of the pumps. It will satiate the pump's need for constant fuel a lot better than the standard stuff. So at least that's the hope. Now we need to actually make the refinery thing. All right. Blah 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 blah. Where are we? Weird. I wonder if we'll ever get through those metal door thingies. Maybe they'll eventually explain as to what those are. Um, I will say, the story has become very interesting. I've been getting details as we dig deeper, a little bit here and there, and this planet is not all that it seems. Not all that it seems. It's like one of those things that if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. That's definitely the case with this place. Without spoiling storyline and such, I did give away early game stuff. I'm not gonna talk a ton about late game stuff because actually it's done very well. Um, better than I expected. It's taken a nice, interesting turn that I'm enjoying. So we're gonna just clear out a lot of this stuff and give ourselves some good headroom for building things. I'm gonna try to make, I think, 6 assemblers. I think because I need to replace the one that I took out here. So probably do 6 assemblers that we have to hook up to this stuff right here and this stuff right there, and then we'll make the that packet of fuel, and we will chuck it into this, and this should just spit out tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of refined fuel and the unrefined garbage, and we'll just recycle that, and it'll be a beautiful thing. Now, I want to very carefully think this through. All right. So we want to be feeding the fuel in fairly quickly here. I could probably just make a new, debating whether or not to just come in from here. Could do this, pop it over here, and then come in through there. Because what I want to do is production stuff here, maybe pop it on the sides, and then product out here should go in there. So it'll go assembler, 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 maybe assembler, and then we'll set it up so that our product just goes bloop and pops right on in here. Probably put some stack inserters in here, and we'll call it good. Cause yeah, this stuff takes forever. Look at how long it takes. I'm assuming, well, I'm quite sure that there'll be one ultimate recipes for what I'm trying to do, and definitely with the yellow science, which we will do later. Yellow science is going to be after I do the next upgrade for Sierra. Um, I'm stockpiling green science. So, because we're going to need a ton of green science to combine with gold ingots, which I'm making fairly slowly, but I'm still making them. And then it's these cesium sand ingots, which we learned how to make. Where am I making them? Here I am. So those are made with, of course, our favorite stuff. Everything always involves, kindovine extract. You gotta have that for everything. So kindovine extract, or is that no shiverthorn extract? Excuse me, wrong stuff. And then it's sesamite powder. What you have to do is you put it in there. If you get enough of that going, it turns into a crystal, and you can smelt the crystals. Which, woohoo, great. But it takes several of the crystals to actually make one ingot. I think it's like 6 or something like that. So we are making them. We're just making them at an obscenely slow rate. So we're making them here, or else I'm making them on another floor. So it will happen. We'll get the 2,000 that we need. It's just going to take some time. And I have the time. It's not like I need to make them immediately. So, all right. Let me stop yapping about what I'm going to do, and let's start working a little bit here. Let me see. Did I never reconnect this? I didn't need to reconnect it, but we're going to. I did actually completely reconnect this. Yeah, forgot. Whatever. let's do that again. There we go. We're making. We've been mass producing accumulators since fairly early game. When I got the recipe, I started mass producing them because it is really nice to have them, especially now that they're very useful in the sand areas. So, yeah. So our fuel production is going to take a hit initially. It's going to be interesting. All right, I need a fuel line. I think I'm just going to take one from here. Although, I want to keep this clear. That's the thing. I don't want to mess with that. Although, I can just use the belts that go over the top. I mean, I'm lazy most of the time, and I just do it this way. You technically could use the vertical belts and make it look cool like this versus what I did there. Whatever, it's fine. Maybe if I do a third playthrough, maybe I'll do it that way and do really slow everything. But it's fine for now. This sand, we should be sending that somewhere else. Although this one, I think this one's actually shut down for right now, if I remember correctly. We're just not using it at the moment. We will eventually turn this one back on. We might, um, we might be able to use this in the creation of refined fuel. So this might get acquisitioned and repurposed. What it was making was powder. We're getting powder from basically everywhere now. We are creating this by breaking down another component, and it makes buttloads of this stuff. So we are not hurting for that powder, and then now we're producing it also through the crushers on the various desert levels, which I'm collecting it all, and it's all going into one of those lines here. It's also going into a line into one of the other levels. It's yeah. That powder stuff used to be a big problem trying to produce it, and now it's not an issue at all anymore. So let's go ahead and get this line first. I kind of have an idea as to what I'm going to do here. We're just going to have to very slowly make this happen here. And you know what? Let's be stylish. Um, where's our little boop, boop? All right, so I'm just kind of moving this along. I'm gonna hit V again. And there we go, we're just making standard. We'll just bring it out. We'll bring it out to here for right now. Probably won't need it that long to be, but let's just bring that out first. All right. Do that. So this process doesn't take a lot of this stuff. A little bit of this stuff, but a buttload of the fuel. So, we need room though. Let me think for a second. I could get a little bit creative with this. Through stack inserters, we could get this stuff here. Think. It's like Winnie the Pooh. Think. Okay, I know what I can do. Should be kind of interesting looking. Do we have... Let's get our assembler... I want to get our assemblers going, but I also want to get this figured out. 2 stack inserters. We'll slow it down a little bit, but I can do that. All right, so we're gonna put our assemblers here on this line. I'll show you when I'm visualizing it first in my head, and then going to hopefully execute this. Do that. So I'll have a belt here. Well, belts here. So that'll be fine. We're gonna give ourselves... This is one thing I do recommend, is give yourself room. One of the bad things that I've done, even in this factory, is I have squished assemblers way too close to each other, and there's no reason to squish stuff. There's tons of room. Use it. And that's as much for me as anything. It is just ridiculous. You have so much room. Spread things out. It's okay. You don't have to make everything small, compact. If you want to do that as a challenge or something like that, more power to you. At the same time, there's tons of room, so we're not lacking for it. And yes, they are limited. There's limited space on every floor, but they're very sizable. And I know this because I've actually on this level actually did a tunnel all the way around it. So yeah, I tunneled all around the perimeter of the map on this level, and yeah, there's just tons and tons of room to do stuff. It is just it's wonderful. At the same time, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. You have so much room, and it can make this factory can just keep going and going and going and optimizing and such. Um, I haven't even started to build every single one of the materials that is in the game. That is still one of my goals to do. But yeah, I just have not gotten around to it. They just keep adding cooler stuff. So just when I think I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I can start probably now. Nope. Mm-mm. Can't. That's okay. I'm fine with that. This game's like I think I picked it up for under $20. I'm now in 600 and some change hours. Before I started this particular playthrough, I was at 400 and change. So I've dumped an additional 200-ish hours in this game just with this playthrough. So, all right. So this is the BioBrick Infusion Pack, a very long name for a very special thing. This is what we're setting up. Do that. Make me this. There we go. So we will set all of these up to make the BioBrick infusion packs. This is going to either work exceptionally well or it's going to explode in my face and just destroy all the things and everywhere. I just hope it will be okay. All right. So we need to make... Do we have stack inserters in our inventory? I think we have like 4 of them, yes? Yes, so we have 4. We need to make more. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. We need 12 for the moment. If I can get 24, I won't lie. I could use those too. Fast inserters, stack inserters, stack inserters. Okay. So we got a buttload of the fast inserters. We need to go get some electric motors. I know exactly what those are. Those are on the PT X-ray floor. On a belt, fairly close to the door actually. So let's go to X-ray real quick. All right, we can do 24 stack inserters. I should be mass producing these. I just, like I said before, I haven't gotten around to it. Every time I want to do some mass production of something, I get sidetracked. And I'm gonna need to do some modifications. I've taken a if you've seen the Victor factory floor as I've been walking around and going all over the place. I took out that low ceiling pretty much everywhere and am I'm going to make a second floor. I'm going to make it a little higher, and I'm going to have a second floor of production up there using those vertical belts to bring it all together and such. So that should be pretty darn cool. All right. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna need to make. Really? I don't have any fast inserters? Really? All right, let's take another chunk of the. Oh no, no, no. Bad. That. Hit the wrong key. If you hit oh, what is it? R. If you hit R on anything, it rotates it. Just FYI, and it's right next to the E key. So sometimes my muscle memory hits R instead of hitting what I really need to be hitting. So it's fine. As long as I notice that I did it, it's fine. If I don't, I can really screw up a system fairly quickly with doing that. We need fast inserters. We have them actually being made on the Victor floor. When I originally started this playthrough, I thought I was going to make kind of like an item sorter, which I am still going to make an item sorter. It's just going to be different. I'm going to have to reformat it a little bit, but it'll be fine. So we have belts here, inserters. There we go. These are filter inserters. A fast inserter should be here. Yes. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. There we go. Let's make a few more. Oh, there we go. Yes. And I think that should give us our 24. Two. Yeah, there we go. All right, awesome. Let's just go forth. I'll have to scan some lights. Eventually, I will make lights and such. I should go and scan some eventually and get this little edge illuminated. The lights are definitely not necessary. They just look kind of cool. I'm trying to recognize where we are right now. Oh, okay. I got it. I got it. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. There we are. All right. Now. All right. Oh, I didn't need to do that. There. I hit the Windows key. Not necessary. All right. So we're going to do this part first. Let's get the fuel going in. We'll preload it and see how that goes. All right, do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to load these a little specially. Load these a little bit uniquely with our stack inserters. I'm doubling them up just so that gets that stuff in there fast. We may. This might be okay. Let's let this fill up. Wait a second. Is it doing a stack? Alright, it's good. Let's see how fast that fills up. Want them to get to capacity real quick and see what we got going. Also, we should level 3 this belt. Zoop, boink. Alright, take that out. Let's use our replacer. To level 3. There we go. Alright, so that gets us our fuel. Okay. Now, next piece. We need to get powder, or powder stuff, into there. It should not be too hard to do. I've been trying new ways to do some of this distribution of stuff. I think we'll be okay on this. Alright, is that all filled now? I think this fills itself to absolute capacity when we're going on here. So it takes, let's look at the recipe here. Unrefined diesel, it takes 56 for each batch of this stuff. Alright. So yeah, it is filling up, it's 112 it looks like right now? Or does it fill up to complete capacity? I don't know. Let's just let it do its thing for a second. Alright, I have an idea. One of the things is when I do this kind of setup where it's all one line and I don't use splitters, you have this clogging issue that happens with your resources. So what I will do is I'm going to use splitters. I'm going to do both systems, but let's use splitter there. So as this stuff comes down the line, you'll have a 50-50 chance of it moving on or supplying the assembler that it's at. I also have some of this stuff going on. We could probably take. I don't want to take those out, but I suppose I could. Let's take out these, because it's gonna just make us run into issues. What I can do. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Here we go. We'll take these out. Boink, 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 boink. So We'll remove this possibility of things getting all completely messed up here. Oh, wrong one. That's fine. Just redo this part. What I'll do is I'll bring out a... There we go. We'll just curve it. Be fine. Oh. Come on, game. Be nice. There we go. There we go. All right. Doot, doot, doot. So this should work pretty well to get fuel in there. We're utilizing both of our stack inserters and avoiding, hopefully, the propensity for things to clog up. There we go. All right. Get that part. Now, all right, now we're going to make a shelf here. Do we have, yes we do. All right, good. There we go. Make a shelf there. I think that'll work. All right, so we need to be able to... Yeah, let's do it on the side. Put it right here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. All right, and just in case we need it, we'll put one here. I don't think we will, but we'll just cover our bases. Oh, let's not do that. All right. All right. Now, oh, this should be fun. We can bring over one of our other bits here. Probably bring this over. So we got to get, I'm going to get a line of stuff going on top of this. That's what I'm working on. So let's go ahead. I think it'll work here. Let's bring these things. All right, let's bring these first. I'm gonna go across. Turn here. I think we can just turn this. Variant. Oh. Wait a second. So we got that going. V. Alright, so rotate. And we're going to come across here. There we go. Alright. This should be fun. Alright, now we got to do a little bit of inventive creating it. This might create a... It's not going to. All right, that's fine. So sometimes you can make the game will make an automatic splitter for you, and sometimes it won't. It doesn't really matter if it does or not, because what you can do is you can make them yourself. So I'll show you that real quick. All right. So while you're in belt mode, so you can hit V. We're actually already on the splitters. So I just hit V, or go cycling through all the various things. Just go to conveyor belt. Mark II, we got splitters, mergers, la la la, yay. We can upgrade these to level 3 if need be. I don't think we'll need to, but we'll see. Alright. So that gets us these resources on this side. Alright. Good, 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 good. What we can do... I wonder if I can just... I can probably just put a down thing for this, right? You'll let me, right, game? Alright, down. And... is it gonna let me? Hit V key. No. I mean, it will, it's just I'm not doing it right. Alright, 1 second. Q, so back out using Q. Alright, we want to rotate this. See the arrows on top here? So I've made this a little poorly. So let's back out of that real quick. So we want this to go... I want it to go this way. Correct? Yes. Alright. This is good. Let's do that for each of them. This is the most part, for the most part, I like figuring all this stuff out. And now that I've actually been able to start using these very stacked belts and stuff, makes building machines and such a lot more fun. You can get a lot more creative with stuff. Alright, so we just need to put a belt, a normal belt, hit V key. 1, 2, 3. Ah, no. 4, 5. All right. So we will put. Let's go ahead and put our inserters. Let me just do some fast inserters on these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So resource number 2 is going in, which yay. Now we need the third resource, which will be the powder stuff. We can actually put this across the way. Let's try it. Alright, let's make another shelf, basically. I'm gonna go up 2 levels. Two levels. There we go. Done this. So we can go. Yeah, we can go across this. So we have that going in. This going in. We can actually put one right here and then go up top and then go across. And that will allow us to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 4 because what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in from this side. In fact, let's do 5 across. Yeah, 5 across. Do 5. So we can put one of those stack inserter deals. Or not stack inserters. We can put one of the vertical conveyor belts here. And then supply the powder through there. So I'll show you what I'm doing. I have to talk through this stuff anyways, so that's why I usually stream it or put it on the YouTube channel. I have to talk through all of my little builds. I do it when you're not here, and I do it when y'all are here. So really doesn't change my experience of the game ever. So all right, now you need to come in. Kind of like this. I kind of did this a little schmucky like, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything will be great. All right. Boink. So what we can do is we're going to go V. Going to go above this. And we will come in. No, we don't need to do that. Cute. Rotate. And I'll make it look good. I will put an actual vertical insertery thing. It'll be fine. There we go. Now it'll look all beautiful. There. And what we can do is we can pop this one down, rotate, and there. Oofta. All right, well that's gonna work out, it looks like. So we'll do this. Just make that happen for all of the other ones. Rotate. Oh, I forgot to. There we go. Is the powder going through? Please go through. Nope. You know why? Because I have it reversed. That is the incorrect way to do it, sir. All right. There we go. Beautiful. We'll do the same here. So this is where it's really kind of fun. As long as you know the controls, and I'm fairly okay with the controls. Ooh. Rotate. You can really do some really cool stuff. There we go. I'm really wondering how this is gonna work. I mean, it will functionally work. Is it sustainable? Is it something that'll be cool? I don't know. We'll see. this one. Zoop. Rotate. V key. There. Draw it out. V key. Down. Rotate. V key. There we go. That's how that works. Yes, I'm talking through it. I didn't know half of this, especially this drawing in real time. I knew you could just do the standard, like on the ground, just going, and going around and doing the rotating stuff and all that kind of stuff. I knew that. I did not know that you could go right into the vertical inserters and continue to go through and really craft your not your experience. What am I trying to say? Your your belts and things and the form and shape of them, which is awesome that they do that. All right, we're gonna do some fast inserters, popping those in here. I don't need to do a stack inserter. I could. Am I going to? No. So there, we got that one going. That one going. That one going. This can get confusing fairly quickly, but we're doing okay. I'm doing step by step. Just like, isn't there I just thought of one of those old boy band songs. I think they have a song, Step by Step. God, get that out of my head. Ugh. Alright. Let's let that fill up. See what that's gonna do. So now we need to bring it over here. Which shouldn't be too hard to do. And we'll make it all pretty and such. But what we're going to do, we're gonna bring it out a little bit more. Bring it out a little bit here. This is just gonna fit in here. The universe is working with us today, which is great. Alright. V key. Go in above. No. V key. I get the V key and the rotate key messed up for whatever reason. I don't know. It's just weird. V key. Should be able to come across this. Yes. And let me think here. V key, let's do this. Yeah, we'll do this. All right. That will get our stuff here. 2, 3. Let's use one stack inserter here, because then that'll get that in there fairly quickly. The fast inserters, anything that gets past the fast inserters will go to the stack inserter and just chuck it all in as fast as possible. All right. So now we're gonna actually do this. Let's see here. I want resources to take turns. This is the whole thing. So I'm gonna make that happen. Could probably do this right next to each other, and it would be great and wonderful. But there we go. That'll work. Get rid of this. this out of there. Good. We'll use stack inserters to do this. Okay, cross your fingers, everybody, because once we connect these, they're going to start doing their thing, and we're going to sit here and watch what happens. So, this is the moment of truth, as they say. So we are going to use stack inserters so we get this stuff out of here as fast as possible. Oh, my other thing is I should upgrade these real quick. Let me upgrade these to level 3s. Blink. Awesome. And we'll do that for this as well. Faster we can get this in to... I always want to call these blenders because they look like blenders, but they're crushers. I know. The faster we can get this stuff into this thing, the faster it'll start making us more refined fuel. All right, 1 second. We gotta clean house a little bit here. See this little dot? Point. Oh, nope. Dot. There we go. It's gone now. All right. A little bit nervous, but let's see what it does. All right, this will slow down in a bit. Let's change these. Well, is it taking... This should... Let's see how it goes here. Oh, I see what's the problem. Look at this. We need to upgrade these to level 3s too. Need this to be going fast. There we go. Thought I had upgraded these, but apparently not. I want this to actually go fairly quickly too. Get this junk fuel back to this so we can get the turnover fairly quickly on the fuel. There we go. That should do it. Let's see, so... Alright, we're still doing okay fuel-wise. And we're getting more of the refined stuff out, which is good. So the cool thing is, I can actually make more fuel. The crappier fuel, I can make a ton more. I can actually double it up because I made it kind of expandable, which is kind of cool. So we should be able to feed this refinery fairly nicely. All right. This thing still takes 1,000 years to do stuff, but it's going a lot faster than it was. I think we have it at maximum production at this point where it's just going as much as possible. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get this think it's going to probably benefit from being a stack inserter. Yeah. Let's do that. Oh, it's a stack filter inserter. Okay, we can do that. Alright. Cool. Junk fuel can go this way. Get that out of there just so we don't have a situation where this damn thing fills up with the junk fuel and then stops the refined production. There we go. Yeah, that should actually work really well. As this better fuel works down the line, it will burn slower than the other stuff. So, and yeah, it is actually making it to all of the various floors. Good. All right, cool. Doing well. So the more I can throw at that refiner, probably the better. Let's go ahead and look here what it's doing. All right, so what you're seeing coming back, this is the, we're taking that impure and turning it into just the standard fuel version, and it's actually getting fed back into our refinery system here. You can see, where do we have this coming in? Yeah, have it in here. This might be a situation where I take... if we could flood this line a little bit more, I think it would be better. So we may go ahead, let's go ahead and do that. Because the more of this stuff we can make, better off we're going to be. Could actually just, suppose we could come in from here. And go in across here, maybe. Let me think a second. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and go this way. Take some of this stuff that we're churning out. Nope. 1 second. There. All right. Go up. Come across. V key again, and then boop. This should give us a whole thing. Yeah, it should be fine. All right, let's convert this all over to level 3 stuff. There, level 3. Level 3. There. All right. This should make it go a little faster. I can throw even more fuel at it too at some point, so. There we go. There we go. Now we got it coming in. I think we're doing okay on this. We're gonna probably go to our fuel creation, our standard fuel creation, and we're gonna jump that up a little bit more. Because then we can be making a ton of this fuel mixture and be chucking it as fast as possible to this thing. Is this? Yeah. It's doing its thing. Let's see how much it takes. How much is it using? It looks like we might be actually at capacity for this thing. Look, we're doing all right. Eventually, it looks like we might even fill this inventory and it'll slow itself down a bit. Let this go for a bit here. All right, let's let this do its thing for a bit. I will go and check our main fuel production. It looks like we're doing pretty well on that, though. Also, it is streaming in here very quickly. So as long as nothing breaks, we should be fine. Yeah, it's always the question is, hopefully nothing breaks. All right, let us go forth and check on this. Okay, good. This is going to be draining faster, but that's actually pretty okay at this point. Because, yeah, our output is full on this thing, so this is good. Good. Making tons of coolant, which is getting... How are we doing with this? Yeah, that's fine. Making a buttload of biobricks. Wait a second. What is that? What the heck was that piece? One second. Let's look. Oh, it was just a space in the belt, it looks like. Alright. Not an issue. It looked like there was something else on the belt that wasn't supposed to be there. And that, my friends, would not be a good idea. That'll gum up the entire system, and if that happens, we gotta fix it fast. We do have this buffer now, which is good. So yeah, if things get backed up, I'd like to have a buffer for most of my machines, just in case they fail. If they fail, I want to have, this whole thing filled will give us, I don't know, as fast as this is going out, probably a couple minutes right now of time to be able to fix and suss out a problem. A couple minutes is all we probably need usually, but yeah, it should work out pretty well. All right, so we get good production on this. So when we want to expand, we can't go this way. This is the end of the map here. We can, however, go probably this way. And then we can open up this area and put a whole nother line of the fuel things. Just go over the top or something for the supply of it. But yeah, we can expand this if need be. We don't need to right now, though, I don't think. Doing okay. Let's let this run for a while. And I'm going to pick up. I want to go ahead and pick up our gold and any other ingots that we might have. Gold ingots. Got those. Let's get what we have of these here. We can go to X-ray and get those. Just have one little production area in the X-ray facility, so we can check that out, and then we'll bring it all to Sierra. We'll bring it all to Sierra. Where is it? This is still taking forever. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's gonna take a while. It's just, right now I am using this as a backup to when I'm, if I get too much sand coming in, these are saving me from backing up the lines. So, these are making these really nicely. Yay. Are we still doing good on this? Yes. Alright, good. As long as we stay okay with this, should be good. And this stuff. This is very important. Yeah, if this system goes down, we are screwed. These biobricks are not fueling most of the pumps anymore, although they do help with that process a little bit. But they fuel pretty much the entire biobrick fuel. The biobrick diesel we're making, that original stuff, most of that is being made with these that are coming out of this special recipe. This is the alternate recipe for biobricks. It makes 500 as long as you have 2 of these carbon brick thingies, which you can get from using a blast smelter in the desert areas on the carbon deposits. That'll net you one or two each time it blasts. So these carbon powder bricks takes one of those, and then seasonite gel. That's why the seasonite gel is so important. So as long as you have those two components, you can make buttloads of this biobrick stuff. Relatively easy to make, as long as you can get a good supply of these the carbon brick, which I'm making a little bit of it. I also do have access to the actual bricks. I don't remember where they're coming in though. Maybe we were just producing them normally. That could be. I thought I was bringing them in before, but I think we've got so much carbon powder that yeah, yeah, tons of it. It's coming in fairly quickly. So we do have actually both for this though. I don't know why is this not. Should be bringing a lot more in than it is. Might have to do some investigation on the carbon powder brick thing. There's one. Yeah, this should be going a little bit quicker. I mean, it's fine, just production-wise, we don't use a lot of them. There's like 2 every cycle. We've got a couple various things using them, but it would be nice to have those coming in a little faster. Let me get some coffee real quick. At least refill coffee. And we'll put you in an interesting place at least to watch. There, you can look at the resources and such for a second. I'm just gonna go refill my coffee and I'll be right back. Alrighty. It's set. There we go. All right. So we'll let our fuel thing run for a bit. Should probably look at our various floors of production just in a little bit. I want to get some of that good fuel going in there. Let's see how that affects things. I'll be able to see how it's producing once I get there. All right. Those explosives are actually going down to. Oh, they're going to the blast smelters that are getting our carbon brick. Where is. Yeah, that's just doing. I mean, it's still making them fairly quickly. Alright, let's just go check on it. Let's just go check on it. It'll be fine. That is at That's in the Sierra facility? I think it is. Let's check that first. I believe. Okay. So. All right, the system's recovering right now, it looks like, from... All right, I'm glad I come in here and check. This is why I do a step. I build something, and then I wait. Because as you can tell, we're doing okay. Not a problem here. It's just now we are working towards fuel lines. I always like to have backed up like that. I like them to just be sitting there, and every once in a while, boop, just move a little bit. Boop. This one shouldn't move hardly at all. It's fueling all of those. Which I could have made them blast smelters and such, but I don't know. It's more fun having the carbon powder coming in. All right. Might be losing ground on this one. Excuse me. All right, let's see how much do we have going in here. Ugh, all right. How is that even possible that we're not getting hardly any surplus onto these floors? This could be a problem. Let's go check archive. This might be an issue. Okay, archives are running good. Right. So this is okay. Let's see how laboratory is going. All right. Show. And this is fine that this isn't all working yet, because we are not anywhere close to being at capacity where we can actually start getting the sand to move. All right. So we need to do some stuff in Victor still. All right, so we're good on this end at least. Let's see. We're actually backed up really good here with stuff. I mean, this might start to equalize in a little bit. Man. I mean, it does back up after a bit. And then once one of these loads up, this is where you get a lot of the problems here. So that part's doing okay. So now that we've got this backed up, though, we could... We could get this into the system. Might be a good idea. Let's do that. Alright, I need to take... Where can I go with this? Actually go over here. Dink! This isn't going to be making sand anymore. Alright. Need to raise the ceiling a little bit. We'll deal with that in a second, though. Alright. We could actually do a couple of these things. We could move this, too, if we wanted to. Alright. Get rid of the stone. It's all in my way. Move Move, move, move. Thank you, thank you. Cool. All right. So, let us go there, and then we can I have to remove this though. There we go. Get this taken out. Awesome. All right. Let's do this thing. Boink. V key. Come over the top here. Rotate. V key, V key. Dink. Why? Come on. Thank you. All right. Stack inserters. Boop-a-da-boop. That's just good. All right. Now we need to do two filtered stack inserters. If we can find them. Alright, stack filter. I need to make dang it. This is an advanced circuit. Crap. I don't have. Okay, I need the one for the stack filter inserter needs to be for the pure. We have one. So let's use one of these. This is going to be our main fuel, our pure fuel line. Let's go ahead and get this set up. There we go. Go in there. Alright, back to our little stack filter inserter thingy. I just have one. Alright, that's fine. I'm sort of making advanced circuits somewhere, but they're all going into another another circuit thing that we're making. Alright, this needs to be our pure, refined, wonderful fuel. Sissamite sand. Oh, do we need sand going in there? I don't remember that being a thing, but I guess it is. What are we missing? One second. Oh, you know why? We need to take this out of here. That's why. There we go. So I was going crazy for a second there. Alright, now we can bring this over here. And have that do just a normal filter inserter. Because we got waste product that we can just get rid of. There we go. And then we'll upgrade these to level 3s. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Awesome. Let's see how this balances out. And we can do this as well. That to be level 3 stuff. Alright, let's let this do its thing for a bit. Man, this stuff still takes forever. Forever to be made. I have to keep this plant here. These two plants, I promised my daughter I would never destroy these plants. So, we gotta keep our promise and leave them there. No killing them. So a refinery can go to here, this far, no further. Alright. mean, I technically could be taking. I think it's more valuable to recycle the impure stuff than it is to just send it down the line because it really doesn't do much in one of those sand pumps. Pretty much just kind of dies. Okay, maybe these should all be stack inserters. Do we have that many? We do. They don't actually need to be filtered stack inserters. Boop. Make sure we're getting... Alright. So 13's getting a good chunk. 12's getting a good chunk. 14 is still gonna... We're gonna need to... You know... 14's getting a lot of the pure stuff when it actually goes through. So that's useful. This may actually work. Every time you're seeing this like little surge, that's all pure fuel going in. So that's going to go up to 13. That's going to fix that problem, anything we've got going on in there. Any of that pure fuel going to 12, that should really fix that as well. That stuff burns. It burns a lot slower than the other stuff, so we should be okay. I mean, if not, the worst thing that'll happen, honestly, the worst thing that'll happen is the sand will start coming back. Oh no. And then we would be set back to square one, if you will. But it's not, I mean, I can always go ahead, restructure, rebuild, and get that pumped back out. It does not destroy your infrastructure when that sand goes up. It does make it stop, but the second you pump that sand back out, everything's there. Everything starts working again. It doesn't destroy stuff, which is great. All right. So, let's go ahead and now look at what we're doing here. Okay, so that is being fed back into the system. Good. It just really takes forever for this stuff to be made. And I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 of these going. It still takes a long time. And how are we doing with... Let's just look. Do we have some sort of a... No, we don't have any issues with our amount of brick stuff coming in. That's doing okay. This is just always at capacity. Sad face. Alright, we got enough of that stuff going. So that's not an issue. Just filling up fairly quickly. Alright, yep, filling up as we're making stuff. This is good. It just takes a while. Yeah, I don't know how else to mess with it here. It just takes forever to do. I mean, resource-wise, we definitely could afford another one, but all right. We could also just throw a good chunk more fuel at it. That would work too. Um. All right. I think I know what I can do. They have some of those assemblers that are actually just making the standard fuel stuff. With the standard recipe, we could convert them over to the better recipe. Because, yeah, look, these are producing really well and doing the thing that they need to do. In fact, they're doing a really great job, too. Man, I just don't know. Alright. I mean, this unfortunately takes more. Alright. Trying to think through next steps here. I do like this idea of getting the... Because we have the biobrick already doing its thing. We still need this coolant, so that's fine. We can just get that going over... Where is that going right now? I mean, it's going on this line, but that's fine. We can just clear that. Where is this beautiful stuff going? Eh, eh, there. Out of the way, I can't see what I'm doing. Oh. Alright. This is a good idea. We just gotta implement it. Oh. Actually, I have somebody in chat. Well, sorry about that. Oh, crap. Never mind. Just a bot. Just a bot. Nothing more. Alright. So we are making the good stuff. Is it here? Where does it go? Okay. I just built this and I don't remember how it works. Oh, I see. Okay. So that Shiverthorn stuff's coming in through here. That needs to still happen. This is coming in through here. Okay, this is the new stuff. All right. I think I know how we can do this. We can come in through here, cut these lines here. So we'll cut these so the original stuff stops coming through here. We can actually filter in. Alright, this will work. Why is output full on this? I have a sneaky suspicion that I didn't... What did I do? I did something that not right, I think. Wait a second. This one not? Oh. This one isn't even working. Okay, no wonder we've got some issues. Oh, I did something really dumb. And I'm surprised this thing's actually working. I don't know how I did this, but I didn't set up an exit for the various things here. Ugh, man. Alright, we gotta fix this. I wonder it's taken so... Okay, because we need to be able to have enough of this coolant to do all of these various places. Oh, man. Alright. So what I just noticed, and I don't know how this slipped my mind, I didn't put an output for the stuff we're producing on some of these. It floors me. I don't understand actually how I did that, but needless to say, we have to fix it. So let's get this. I need more room. Let's get ourselves some more room. All right, that's good. I know how I'm gonna do it. I just have to. Goes here. Okay. So we need an output for this. Yes. correct? We need something to output this to. I think so. Oh, I can't believe that I have done this horrible thing. All right. Definitely fixable. I just have to think for a second here. To make sure. I think this is. So this one's not doing what it's supposed to, and I think there's 3 others that aren't doing the thing. Yeah, output is full. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. All right. Definitely fixable. Fortunately, I gave myself enough room to fix it, too. All right. Doink. We'll get rid of that. So what we're gonna do, I'm actually going to put an output over yonder, and we can hook it up. I think we can hook it up to here, maybe? There's the red stuff coming in. I have to be super careful as to how I do this, because I could really screw it up even more. So let me just take my time. So this one's going here. This one's going... Oh, I see how this happened. That sucks. Alright. So I can tie in right into here, this one. And that will allow me to at least supply the rest of the area. Alright. So, what we can do... Pop this one. This one's not doing stuff. So this one, right? This one. This one. So we will... Doink. Doink. Alright. I'm gonna come in over here, and we're gonna build... I do like building a little bit of a little guide rail thing. I know we don't need it. It's just, it is kind of nice to have. All right. Get rid of that. All right. Now, what we need to do, we're gonna put doink little run-up thing here for our stuff. This can work the way it is. I'm gonna mess that up. All right. La 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 la. Let's go ahead. And I think I could just do, at least for this one, we can probably just do a, there we go. we are. Got that going. Alright, we need to be able to do... I think this will work. Woohoo! Alright, good. Now if we stick a stack inserter here... I just already screwed up again. We gotta empty this one. That's fine. Alright. Stack inserter. Let's see how that goes. Yes? Yes. Alright. So that one is being fed now. It's outputted. This one needs to be outputted now. Just have to really go slow with some of this stuff. Yeah, it's fine. You just have to do this manually. There we go. We should be able to, yeah, stack inserter this. Boink. There we go. That outputs those. 1, 2, 3. Doing good on that. Alright. So now at least they're inputting or outputting what they're supposed to be outputting. Leave this just in case. I might actually expand at some point. Might be a good idea to do that. Do we have some more of these, don't we? Yeah, we do. All right. And 3. There we go. And what are we making in here? We're making the seismite coolant. Seismite coolant should be up here. There it is. Seismite coolant and seismite coolant. There we go. All right. Let us replicate what we have over yonder. V. Just bring that as our little accessy thing. Yeah, it actually fits perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. Excellent. We could just do fast inserter for right now. Although, can we make just normal stack inserters? Oh yeah, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. There. For whatever reason, my computer is getting a little angry at the game. Not sure as to why. The wrong one. Ah! What? I destroyed my floor! No! Alright, let's put back the floor. My goodness. Got that one going, that one going. Both of these. I'm gonna upgrade these two. There we go. Let these get all filled up. And once we get them pretty much filled, they should be okay. Yeah. Alright, those are filled. Good. Bloop. Now we need... Need the powder. We need the powder. Alright, here we go. Think. Zoop, 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 doop, doop. There. Put fast inserters on there. Get those going. Excellent. Alright. Now, like we did before, we will create a little shelf thing. Now, if I was really cool, I would make these like little runway things out of some of the light up blocks that they've got. But I'm just not that cool, so eventually I think that'll be a thing, because that would be kind of fun. Especially the fact that we can do replacement of blocks and such. So it's not something that we'll have to tear down and then, you know, bring back. Alright, let us do this. Up, across, rotate, and V. Blink. One. Up. Rotate V. There we go. Alright, now get our little stack inserters. Boink. And boink. Yes? Good. Excellent. Now, we have this going here. So we need... This is going to be interesting to try to make work properly. Okay, what I need it to do hate cutting these lines off, but we're going to have to do it. All right, we're going to make a shelf thing here. I'm probably going to make it a little taller just so we can get this working. Should be able to come in through here. And across. All right, I'm just going to make one of my little deals here. Just makes it, I can visualize it a lot better if I just make an actual shelf on here. All right. All right, so we're gonna go across. All right. So what's happening here is we need this back line to remain. We need that stuff because that's feeding all of our other coolant making various things. We need those. But we need to cut off this. So that's gotta go back to let those get used up. Cut these off. There we go. All right. So that's where that ends. Okay. So we've got our new coolant that we can put in. Let's switch. Oh God, this still output still full. All right, we're just gonna we'll take this out. Oh, for goodness sakes. Come on. As long as we don't have the coolant in there, it should be fine. We need to switch over to the new recipe. Which is this one. Using the seasonite coolant. Doink. All right. Switching. Doink. All right. There. There we go. And the last one. Here we are. There. All right. That step's done. Just make sure we do not have any of the old coolant in here or this will not work. There won't be explosions or anything. It just won't work. So, all right, we got that. Now, let's also get our coolant. Not our coolant. Let's get our, well, yeah, our coolant. Get it over to where we need it. All right. How are we going to do this? rotate V. All right. Boop. This should be fun. All right. I'll do that. I'm going to put some little blocks where I want the actual belt to be. So I'm lining these up with the inputs, the old inputs for the old coolant. So we're just gonna replace those. We're gonna replace them with this new stuff. Version. Oh, no. Q. All right, let's try that again. Rotate. Pivot. All right. We will upgrade these in a second. Rotate. Down. Yeah, this is very fun. At the same time, it's very thought intensive right now. As you can see, I already screwed up that other area and didn't notice it until just today. So crazy. But at least we got it fixed. Should be fine. If we use it. Yeah, the output on this thing is going to be absolutely ridiculous. I'm pretty sure. All right. We got that going. Okay. Now we need... Once again, we need to actually upgrade these all to level 3 stuff. And just make that happen. Boink. Awesome. Beautiful. Wonderful. All right. Hopefully we're going to get this to work. Boink. All right. Fun times. We're going to put in one of these. 1, 2, 3. All right, we gotta replace some of these. I mean, we technically could just replace the whole thing with stack inserters. Shall we? Yes, we shall. All right, hopefully that works. All right, this should start backing up pretty soon. Yeah, you can kind of see as we go. This is again why I build and then I wait. That's gonna back up. Alright, that one's gone and done it. This one should do it pretty soon too. Good. That one's good. We may eventually get to a point where we need to build another assembler for the biobricks. May come a time. Although that thing it just pours out. That thing is really crazy. And we are making stuff. Now this, when this goes off, it's going to be interesting. I need these to be stack filter or stack inserters. Dork. Alright. Alright. You know what? Let's just, how many do we have? Oh, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's exactly what we need. 1, 2, 3, a 4, a 5. Alright. 3, 4, and 5. Alright. So, we need, well, I don't know what we need to do anything at this point. I could build can I build another stack inserter? Yeah, 1, 2. Alright. We're using a good amount of it. It looks like we're good. Alright. 1 second, I'll be right back. Well, okay, I have to get off of get offline. We've been almost going for 3 hours, anyways. Let's make sure. Is this doing what it needs to do? Is this making stuff? It is. All right, so we're good there. I have to go. Actually, I forgot that I had a. Got to go in and get a test. Echocardiogram thingy. My heart gets checked. I think it's every 6 to 8 months, just because of some health issues that can affect my heart a little bit. It's not guaranteed, but if they catch it really quick, if it starts up, there's a good chance of avoiding damage and such. Hey, Slice, I'm actually heading out here in a bit, probably a couple minutes here. I almost forgot that I have to go get a medical procedure test thing. Nothing serious. I have to go and just get my heart checked out. It's an echocardiogram. You get some goo on you, and then it's kind of like when you get, what is it? Echo, like an echo for if you're having a baby. You can see the baby and such. It's a really cool thing because a lot of times what they'll do is they'll actually turn on the speaker for it, and I can hear my own heart, and I can see it in 3 dimensions. You can see your own heart beating. It's the creepiest, but most amazing thing to see. Is your own heart beating, and you're living because of that thing. It's just crazy. Yes, I'm probably making it more dramatic than it is, but for me, it's just really cool. I will. Obviously, I'll have the VOD for this, but I'll upload it to the YouTube channel. So I had someone comment on the last video of, I found your YouTube video. And I was wondering if that was you in your maybe YouTube persona or something like that. Sounded quite ominous. If I do it in that voice, I found your YouTube channel. Like that. Or it's just, hey, I found your YouTube channel. Less ominous when I do that. But this stream, we expanded the refinement process for fuel. So now we are making not buttloads. We're making a sufficient amount of this stuff, this fuel packs. So that's going well. What else are we doing here? Alright, we're doing good on that. So we're making an acceptable amount of this refined fuel. We are also recycling the shitty version of the fuel. And we need to build another crusher, I think, to refine that faster. Because that, I think, is... yeah, it's gumming up the system. This is good to know, though. Diabric diesel infusion pack, but yeah, this is just... yep, gumming up the system. This is good to know. So what I'll do in the next stream, I'll probably do it later today when I get home from my procedure. I'm gonna build 2 more. We'll build 1 more of these, and we'll put it probably right here. Honestly, do we just have one on hand? Let's just check. If we've got a crusher just on hand, I can do it real quick. Oh yeah, we made a buttload of them. I've been making crushers and I've been making sand pumps. I am at 11 sand pumps right now on laboratory level. I know I need 24, so I'm halfway there. But I've been shoring up my fuel capacity for future growth. So let us. We may need a few of these crushers. We may need a few of these. We could actually put one right here. The cool thing about those is it turns it back into fuel, which I can just chuck back into this and get it back into the line. I mean, we're still using fuel like a bandit right now, but it is definitely working a lot better. So this is going all to all the floors that I'm draining at this point. When I add, oh god, when I add 15. Well, that's future me's problem. When we add to the floor 15. I mean, we should be able to probably. I mean, by then we'll probably be able to make some amazingly awesomer fuel source, so it'll be fine. All right, let's put really quickly. Let's put a crusher here. And that almost lined up perfectly. Awesome. Put a few fast inserters here. Hopefully you're doing well, sir. I started early this morning. I got some coffee and just went to town on building and stuff. I've just been constantly playing this game. I've still been working and talking to my family and that good stuff. At the same time, I've just been playing and playing and playing and playing. I started this playthrough at what, 400 hours or so and some change. I'm now in the 600 hours. So yeah, it's been crazy. Nowhere near your 1,000 hours though, but yeah, it's just absolutely, absolutely addictive. It's fine. At least I'm addicted to something healthy. There we go. Get that out of there. There we go. How are we doing with that? Oh yeah, that's actually, I think that's gonna do it. I think we're good. Is that still not a stack inserter? What in? What in? What in tarnation? Um. All right. Is this also being all filled up? Oh yeah, it is. All right. Stack inserter, please.
Stack inserter.
Let's use a replacer for funsies. Oh, I can't use a stack inserter. I have to use a stack filter inserter. What am I doing? Stack filter inserter, because we need to program this to be Yeah, right? Yes. All right. Biobrick diesel impure. Yes, yes. Oh, it is. Oh, wait. No. What is this stuff? 1 second. 1 second. Biobrick diesel impure. Yeah, why isn't it doing its thing? Oh, that's why. It's not a stack filter inserter anymore. I'm an idiot. Boink. Oh, you know what? I know why. I can't. I don't have an advanced circuit. Damn it. Where's the advanced circuit thing? Advanced circuit, where are you? Advanced circuit. Ooh, yes, I can make one. All right, we have Atlantum ingots. I have been getting gold, getting close to our 500 gold that we need, and I've been threshing the output of this crusher into Atlantum ingots, and we have got some steel ingots going because they give us slabs. So I've been doing that. I'm going to use, especially these Atlantum ingots, those are going to be used in the making of level 3 belts. So I've been making them just kind of selectively. So, because I don't need level 3 belts for everything. Alright, let's do this. Let's make a thing. And then I've got to get my tail moving here. I might come back later today and do some more streaming. We'll see. We'll see. Place mode, stack filter. There we go. What we can do is we can just do this as well. Do I have these just doing fast inserters, or is it stack inserters? Alright. Let's go ahead and we'll just put a stack inserter. We'll just put a stack inserter right here. It'll be great. No, not erase mode. Replace mode, not erase mode. Oh, yeah, I erased it. Whatever. we'll just manually place it then. Fine. Be that way, game. There. Take that. Oh, this is gonna work great. We are recycling it. We're making new fuel. That new fuel is going back into the system to get refined into the fuel mixture stuff. And that fuel mixture stuff is going back in here to make the pure fuel. And it's making garbage. So we can refine that. Oh, we're having a good day. This is good. Very good. And now we're to the point where we can start expanding, I think. We are making tons of this pure stuff. Excellent. Yeah, it's even backing up. So this is good. All right. So now I feel quite a bit more comfortable starting to think about expanding Laboratory. Now let's see how laboratory is doing. Or laboratory. Laboratory. Excuse me, my guess my English is not correct today. Okay, we're making a buttload of this stuff though. We must have filled it up. All right. This is not good because we need to be getting rid of the sand. Oh, hell. Yep, everything just completely seized up for the most part. Great. All right. Let's go to 1. I know I said I was going to quit, but what's going on? It should be the issue's probably right here. Did we fill up on sand? Yeah, it's sand. Oh, look at all this powder. This powder is all going to be used for making seasonite ingots. I'm just going to allow it to just pour into a machine. Now, it's sand, unfortunately. Man, it filled up this entire thing. I'm going to start making glass with that. There's another thing that I need to make. It's these cubes, these little glass cube thingies. I think a processor cube or something like that. And they take a buttload of glass, so I can use those. What I will do as a fix for right now is we'll do... and we will put... How many can we make? All right. And are these nuts? These should be both stack inserters, right? No, they're not. They're going to be. How are we doing now? All right. We're good on this front. This thing takes forever to actually fill, so that's going really well. You don't get as much of the seasonite powder as you do the sand. The ever-present sand. Which is fine. Alright. We fixed that issue. Let's see how it is. This should start up the process again. I'm not too concerned about laboratory right now because we're not even at capacity to where we're draining anything. So it's really not a big deal if it seizes up. It should be draining. Oh man, yeah. Just take the sand out, we get it started up again. There we go. Probably did the same thing in here too, I would imagine. Oh, am I not removing sand from this thing? Oh, that could be an issue. Oh, crap. Alright. Oh, I don't need to. That's right. I was just removing everything. Just chucking it all out. And then it's getting sorted on floor 1. So I've been using these as generators. Actually work quite well as generators. Alright, so we need to get this stuff going faster. Alright. No. Twink. And we're going to bring this to 1. Man, I have got to... Just gotta get this fixed for a second. Yeah, 1 second. There. Definitely had a ton of fun this morning so far. It has been very cool building all this kind of stuff. Oh, crap. No. Stop doing that. Oh, crap. 1 second. E key. Ah, I beat you, you stupid thing. Alright. I'm gonna rotate that now. He stopped it temporarily. That's good. Yikes. I'm back. Guess what? What? So I'm behind with the... I'm just trying to figure things out here. Did you beat the game? I assume you have probably already beat the story. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Doink. And... Alright, we gotta do this. Alright, let's do this. Shoop. And let us do... Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Stop it, game. Alright, there. All right. We'll We'll do this the correct way, sort of. There's one. Destroy this stuff. Get that out of the way. Boom, boom, boom. Yay, yay, whatever. Alright. Do some terraforming. Extreme terraforming. Alright. Make another platform real quick. Zoop. And we will... Let's get a stack inserter going so we can get this starting to drain. There we go. Alright, we'll get another set of this. And just let me destroy this real quick. There we go. Then we're going to do this. Doink. Yes. There we go. Have a little bit more leeway with what we're doing here. Okay. 1, 3, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, I did that. All right. Got that going. So that, hopefully, all right. I'm gonna have to start with getting some incinerators going. Are we draining fast enough? Sort of. I mean, we could do glass making down here, but do I want to? Not really. So the powder's going pretty fast. It's the sand, of course, that is building up. Oh, you know what? 1 second. I don't have these as level 3s. Level 3. Na, 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 na. Do, do, do. All right. Doink. That's level 3, but this wasn't. So, and I know this is so obvious. I didn't know you could upgrade these. I'm sure they did upgrade when I was highlighting with the replacer. I never noticed it. And now I've been doing this and upgrading, and everything's great. There we go. That's starting to work. Now is that draining the sand fast enough? Come on. Um, it is. It looks like it's doing it slowly, but we're making headway on the standard sand. We're gonna have to be mass producing. Oh, no wonder. I mean, if these are draining okay, I could put stack inserters on these. I don't want to flood this line either. Alright, we're gonna have to play with this a little bit later on. There's some inconsistency with lines and things. So that's fine. It's a perpetual nightmare of upgrading things, and once one problem's solved, you have another. It's great fun. Really, it is. How does that do for us? Does that get it going a little faster? Yeah, that's actually better. Alright. Yeah, I will have to play around with the disposal system. I think this is okay for right now, but the thing is, I've got to do double these. So, we'll get it. That's future me's problem. I have to get my tail going, though. I'm going to save the game here real quick. And you can exit the game as well. You get to see the cool background that happens when the game turns off. The orb. Sparkly orbs. It's a great fun. All right. Well, Slice, thank you for hanging out. And thanks to my folks on YouTube. I will upload this to YouTube. Thanks, folks on Twitch. Very much happy that people are enjoying the content. I got a guess what from my chat, and then I probably just didn't read it in time. And if you're still there, go ahead and just put it in the Discord. Um, I have to head out. So take care, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. And yeah, fare thee well. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.